We've mounted the engine, we've mounted the sprocket, we got the coaster brake system working good. If you're doing it on a mountain bike, it's probably a little easier on the mountain, or it is easier on the mountain bike mounting the back sprocket. I wanted to mention on a beach cruiser, you got the fat tires. There's a dish. We want the dish facing out to get the chain out away from the tire the most. Generally on mountain bikes, you want to flip this plate around, you want the dish facing in. If you already screwed up your sprocket and you're trying to fix it now and it's already off center, keep in mind you're going to redo it after you watch this video, but you want to flip. You've already got an indentation where the spokes are off center. If you try doing it twice, you're going to make the same mistake twice. It's going to want to go to the indentation that you've already made. So to do that, just flip the two rubber things around. That's very important, because otherwise you'll be so frustrated you'll throw your bike may end out in the middle of the street because you'll be so mad after doing that thing a few times wrong. But for right now, we're going to cut away the fender. Now, I've always, and I'm going to show you how to retain the fenders, and we're going to run the chain through. But in order to do that, I'm going to sturdy up the fenders first, because fenders are either all or nothing. You don't want to be riding them with them jiggling around. I've heard horror stories of them getting sucked up into tires, people going over handlebars. Just not good. If they work, they last, but you're going to have to reinforce them. The best way I've found is to drill holes in the fenders and use some sturdy zip ties, 2 on each side. If you don't do this, within 100 miles, this flimsy bracket will probably break. I don't care what brand of bike you got, but they're not going to last once you get a motor on them if you don't sturdy them up. So we're going to do everything we can without getting out some fancy welding equipment and building special brackets. But anybody can do this, and this works and it lasts. And if they break, just replace them right away. If they break and you don't replace them, and your fender will start to fall apart. So we just make an X there, and we get 2 of them, and we do that to the same side. Or the other side, I mean. Same thing on this side. And front fenders, they generally don't fall off, but since you're doing this, you may as well do the front too. Do the same thing on the front. Just I've seen front fenders fall off, but it's more the back fender. Right there, this is going to handle vibration. The nylon is going to keep this from breaking, and it'll just keep these and these bolts from coming out. And of course, we don't want any curb feelers, so we'll cut the excess off. Now we're going to have to cut around the fender. The chain's going to roll right through here, so we're going to have to cut it at least right up to here. I got these curved tin snips, but that's all you need is tin snips. I haven't even been able to find these again, so these are definitely cool. Good luck finding something that'll work, but I guess straight ones, you'll be able to manage it. But you just want to cut all the way down. The other option is just to cut across here. I've always believed in a 3-point contact for keeping them sturdy, but if you can't manage this cut, then just cut the whole bottom out. Get rid of the whole bottom part. So anyway, now our chain's gonna roll through.